Is it going now? It says it's waiting. Okay, looks like we're on. Is it going now? Yep, it's on. Hey, what's up, guys? Just finishing last touches. Stay tuned if you tune in. We're gonna give away quite a few prizes. Hold on. We just have a couple, like one more minute on technical difficulties here, and then we're gonna go live, announce our prizes and stuff. Hold on tight. How we doing on audio, Zach?
It's on. Hey,
You good?
YouTube, yeah, it's good.
Okay, so we're good on YouTube. Let's go with the Facebook. Okay, I'm starting to scream now. Just checking our audio, guys. Hold on. Do you see audio? Do you see Facebook Live? Okay, I see both. Let me check audio. Hey guys, couple seconds, we're just finishing up our audio. Okay, I think we're good. All right, let's get this party started then. Do we have, okay, we have. All right, so we have a couple people watching on YouTube. Welcome YouTube, welcome Facebook. Feel free at any point of time during this Q&A, drop a comment, any comment, I don't care what it is, if it's about conference, roofing insights, business, personal, doesn't matter. I want to start really quick just for me to warm up to this. I want to give big shout out to Costco actually. I just want to show off my table really quick. Check this out. I don't know if you see it, but it's electric standing desk. It's absolutely, guys, amazing. $200 at Costco. Oh, what's happening? I'll go a little bit lower. So $200 at Costco. I love No, don't do it. $200 at Costco. This desk is amazing. I love standing desk. I bought last one last year at what was it? IKEA. It was like $500. They have it at $200 now. Another thing that I just picked up, they actually drop it off like 2 minutes ago. This is just, it's not business secret by any means, but if you, it's a winter out there for us. So check this out. Sick jackets. I think this jacket right here, this is kind of wintry style. This is $15. It's a lighter one, and I think this is $25. So what we do, we buy all our company jackets at Costco in bulk, and then for all my guys for the winter, we just drop them at our local embroidery place, and I think it costs us like $6-7 to put our logo on it. Way cheaper than to go through any other company. You get something like this under like $25. Your sales guys like it. It feels really good, and highly recommend. I don't know if you guys are shopping at Costco or not at all. So let's get down to our announcements. So how we doing on audio, Zach?
We're good.
Guys, if any point you don't hear me well, just comment below. We'll fix our audio. I want to make sure you are tuned in and you hear all our, everything I'm saying, because some of it is very, detailed. So I'm gonna start really quick with an announcement for the next class. Pretty much we only have 1 or 2 spots left. If you go to roofingclass.com and you see that you can't register anymore for November class, it means it's cut out. I think they're doing it today. I already told them to get 1 more person, and then if you are not able to register, you can't register anymore. I don't mind if you're somewhere up north to send you some materials to help you out. So this is how to start ice dam removal business for roofing companies. So you can see what kind of, this is prototype, we're getting like 40 of these books, and to cover everything from marketing, equipment. ISDM business is very different business from anything else you've done. It's like emergency service essentially. We're teaching you, everything you need to know about the business, accessories, how to answer phone calls. We're giving you scripts because that business you literally charging up front, and you don't have sales, you don't have materials, it's just your service. But you have to charge on the job site. We teach you that. And I'm very excited about the class. It's the first time I'm doing something like this. We talk about letters, about your liability, what's happening, what you have to cover, your appearance, work cloth, you're wet, you're outside. You have to think about a lot of things. We'll give you a checklist for every job. And here's the deal, guys. I've seen a lot of guys who tried ISDM business, even in Minneapolis, even in our market. People think it's easy after, they try to reverse engineer it, and it is easy, but I made $150,000 last winter alone. That's just clear profit. So, and we made it like in 6-7 weeks. So the reason I'm sharing you these numbers is because the reason we made that amount is because we were super efficient. We didn't waste any time. Your season opens and closes super, super fast. So if you're in Chicago, if you're in, somewhere up north, maybe Wisconsin, maybe, somewhere in Minnesota. This class is not for anybody, our direct competition, so we're not going to allow out Minneapolis guys. I'm sorry. I made one exception in the past. I'm making one exception for this class. But overall, it's for everybody in neighboring states. Welcome to come to our class, but I'm not going to let competitors, I'm not going to train you guys. But if you want this, I can send it to you. Just let me know in comments below, and I'll do that. So that's our next week class. Let's talk about Fittest Roofer. Fittest Roofer was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. Comment below if you're the one. If you participated in Fittest Roofer, comment below. I want to make sure you guys are watching and you guys are here. I'm gonna start naming all the people who participated who we know of. Some of you guys have a really hard time tagging us, sending us videos. So essentially we have a list of 10 people who have participated and who have done it. What's the problem?
It's fine. Just need to get new battery. It's fine.
Okay. So here's the deal. We have Shem Heiser. He was the second last year. Last year Shem did amazing. He was just a seconds behind from the first place. I think he has a really good shot to become Fittest Roofer this year. So Shem submitted on November 2nd at 12:09, and I put all the names and all the dates and all the times that people submitted, because the deal was we're giving away $300 to the first 5. So Frank Turner was second, November 5th, 2:35. Wade, also another fittest, one of the Fittest Roofer contenders from last year, November 6th at 9:28. Justin Jacobson, November 6th at 3:41. Jake Allen, November 6th at 4:46.
Pause for just one.
Hold on one second.
Listen to now.
Number 6. So for the first 5 people, these 5 people here, Jake Allen was the last one. We're gonna give you option, and the option is this: you can get $300. We'll ship it to you if you're not attending the conference, or our conference is $399. So the deal was you can come to the conference for free, and which is $400 value, or we'll ship you, we'll send you money and you buy a ticket for free. But if you do want to come to the conference, you also get with this free ticket for your wife, for your friend, for your kid, for your co-worker. You can bring anybody with, no matter if you buy it or if we give you ticket for free, your choice. So essentially everybody from this 5, you get 1 ticket for free, and you get to choose if you want a money or you want to get a second ticket. So if you're one of these 5, you can bring 2 people for free, but we're not going to give you $300. Or we give you $300 and you buy a ticket and you get a second ticket. Hope it's clear. It's not a gimmick. You know, it cost us a lot of money to feed you, to host you, and all of that during the conference. But you also get a chance of to win $3,000 during the conference. So you know, if you participate, and I feel top 5 definitely have a really good chance. Now we also have other guys here. So we have Jevan McMurray. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Sam Encinia. You guys submitted November 6th at 4:49. So Jevan, you did really good. Good submission, but the problem is you were not first 5. Somebody beat you to it. I think your first attempt was before time, and then second one you came a little bit late. Sam Encinia, really good. I think you were the one with the video with somebody with the flashlights, behind it. A lot of comments was there, but really good submission. November 7th, a little bit too late. Henry Mast, it was another one, and then we have, I forgot the name, it's on my phone. You know who you are. I'm not going to be able to, hold on one second. I have to come up with the name of person number 9 before it raises any questions. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Hold on. Oh man. Sorry, I'm so bad, guys. Kirby Smith, that's you, buddy. So Kirby Smith. So you submitted November 12th, good attempt, solid, but November 12th, 59 p.m. it came in. And then we have Michael Delgado, November 12th at 4:11 p.m. So we have 5 people who did not make it. We have 5 people who made it, and probably a few more who lost the video. We have some people told us that they've tried it, they've attempted it, but they didn't make it all the way to the end, and or video cut short or whatever. So you guys are amazing. It's a lot of hard work. Holding shingle above your head, it sounds easy, it looks easy until you try. You try, you realize how weak you are. You have to work on your core, on your shoulders. So for those of you who are coming to participate in the Fittest Roofer in Orlando, I invite you personally. So I want to extend the deal to those guys who tried here. I'm going to give you a free ticket to your spouse or your friend, anybody who wants to cheer for you. If you go to website, I'll put it here, Roof Conference, roofconference.com. You go there, you'll see like the conference VIP ticket is like $5.99 or $6.99, but if you're participating, it's the cheapest ticket. It's $399. And if you guys have done the challenge, you completed it, you can bring somebody with you for the same price. So 2 tickets for the price of 1. So it's only $200, but you get first prize is $3,000. Second prize is what, $2,000. Third prize is $1,000. So if you even get third on the conference at the Fittest Roofer, the whole trip is free, and you get to learn and hang around with people and have a lot of fun. That conference will be a lot of fun. It's the best event we ever put together. Now, let's talk about a few other things. So let me check really quick how many of you guys are watching here, or I want to see if hold on. Do we have comments?
Yeah.
Let me see.
So the only problem is Facebook is a little bit more delayed than YouTube.
That's fine. I see. I did a lot of Facebook. Okay. No more comments, guys. If you have any questions, let me know about anything. Would like to hear from you. Okay. Oh, I see it. It's on the right side on the Facebook, right? Hello, best regards from Atlanta. What's up, boss? I'm going to Costco, Alberta, Canada. What's up? Are there people out there that don't know about the Equipter? What a game changer it is, and I don't want to re-roof without one. I'm central. I don't know if it's only regional. All right, cool. So here's another thing what I want to do during this live is I want to share something with you. This is my favorite shoe. I promise you some giveaways, guys. So pretty much we have $300 goes here, 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 and here. So,
real quick when you're writing there, kind of step back.
okay, so we already gave away $1,500. If you made it to the top, if you're watching this, please message me what you want to do. Message me if you want us to send you money, or message me if you want me to get you a free ticket to the conference. Either way, it's totally fine. I just want to hear from you. Let me know what you guys want to do. Now, I want to give away 5 of my favorite shoes. Look at this. This is actually Roofing Insights color. I wouldn't play too much with the zoom. Just keep it as is. So this is my favorite color, and this is my favorite shoe of all time. I have no affiliation with Nike whatsoever, but I'm telling you, this is actually the same shoe that I'm wearing here today. And I have one in this color, I have one in like another color, like light beige. And this is the 3rd color they make it. So I actually will keep the shoe here too. So this shoe guys, it's absolutely amazing. If you do any lifting, powerlifting or squatting, it has like this little pads. I mean, this is the newest, most advanced CrossFit shoe. Almost impossible to kill. And I have very long history with the shoes I want to share. I mean, it's life, might as well share my story. I grew up very, very poorly. And when I grew up, we have open market. So you pretty much go to the market and you buy So I grew up poor. We never could afford to go real Nike store. So we always been buying cheap knockoffs, you know, by Nike, Adidas, whatever. And then I remember I was in 9th grade, and the first time in my life, I got a Nike pair of shoes. It was, I mean, I wanted to cry. They were all leather, and my average time I would have a shoe would be like 3-4 weeks. I was playing basketball, I was playing soccer, and I was destroying any pair of shoe I would put on. And every month we would go to the market and buy a new shoe because I would make holes in my, you know, lace. I mean, I was absolutely killing them, and pretty low quality. And I have quite a few guys in my class who would have real Nike. I mean, you look at them, you envy it, but you couldn't afford it. So when I was 14, 15 years old, my dad bought me a regional Nike, and those pair of shoes lasted me a year until I grew out of them, and it was absolutely amazing. So from that point forward, I always pay attention to my shoes. I always pay attention to quality, and I always buy the best of the best. And for the last 4 or 5 years being in the roofing industry, I've been on a lot of roofs. I go to CrossFit a lot. I go to regular gym a lot. I play basketball. I'm not able to kill any of the Nike shoes, so they really developed, and the quality is so big. So what I want to do is, you know, start asking questions. I want to give away 5 of these shoes to one of you guys, just as a thank you. We just reached 22,000 subscribers on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate everything. You know, the way you supported me, you don't even know, but you making me a better person, and I like to give back. So for me, it's very personal. I want to give away 5 of those shoes to anybody who's joining right now, asking questions, just for interacting and being there for us. I would love to do that. Audio cut out. So for YouTube, yep. It's gonna fixing it. Thank you, Philip. Okay. Slap a log on them. What I do. So if you guys are, I mean, you can also check. Fuck. What's going on with the audio?
I mean, it's good on my end.
Let me know, guys. Is audio on? Can you comment on it?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay, somebody. Can you hear me? Tune in from Italy. Jake, I don't know if you've seen my announcement, but right here, you are number 5, so you did make it, and you do have a ticket, or you can come to the conference. Good content, bro. Roofer from Michigan. So I can hear you. So people are saying they can hear it. Awesome. If you cannot hear me on Facebook or YouTube, let me know how it is good. Okay, awesome, guys. I'm going to keep going. So I want to give away 5 of these shoes. Again, I literally going to go on Amazon. This is $140, $150 shoe. So I'll send it to you just for your support and for being there for us. 5 shoes going away somewhere today, okay? Also, I want to give away a few more things just for you guys. I want to give away Lockjaw. So when we hit 20,000 subscribers, right before that, Lockjaw offered us, say, hey, you review our product, we're so grateful, we want to give away to your subs. I'm like, sure, let's do it. So I have no affiliation with them. They just shipped me 6 of these babies. And if you remember, guys, review, this product really works. So I have, I think, 3 left, so I want to give away 3 of those. Just ask me anything, let's talk. I want to ask you a couple questions. So it looks like up here in Canada, one shoe here, yes, Nick, good now, cut out.
I got the questions if you want them.
Okay, where?
Brian Acock on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to grow next year. What's your advice?
Brian, you want to grow next year. You have what time to check bid by?
What time is it right now? 3:21.
So hold on. No. I'm trying to answer Devon. So Devon, he submitted 4:46 p.m. You submitted 4:49 by 3 minutes. So Jake Allen, you went live at 4:46, and we have a video on, I believe it's on the Roofing Insights page. So you go in and you can actually. That's why we did it live, so people cannot manipulate that I was earlier or later. So it was 3 minutes. So it looks like Jake went on November 6th at 4:46, and Devon went November 6th at 4:49. So have you ever mentored anyone? Alex, I did mentor quite a few people. So last year I've been doing consulting deals before I started doing classes, before I started inviting people to our studio. I was traveling country, but I have 5 kids and I have 5 businesses I run. So it was very time consuming. Every week I would fly. I had a client in Colorado. I have a client in Florida, in Dallas. I mean, I pick up quite a few clients. It was never a problem for me to pick, somebody as a client because of how much value, I bring in. I mean, I could bring in and save you $100,000 within the first 20 minutes in your office. But I had to drop it, and I have to start doing like classes for a couple of reasons. I wanted to make it more affordable. And I'm actually, by December 1st, I will announce so I used to have online school, and it's coming back. And through online school, I will have mentorship program, so one-on-one, because I have like 20, 30 requests a day minimum, sometimes even more, for marketing advice, for business advice. So if somebody really wants to reach me and get connected with my team, they will be able to. We're going to put a price tag on it, and we're probably going to get like I'll leave it at that. We have a one-on-one. Definitely did that. Beat him by 3 minutes. Yeah, Jake, that's a good one. Let's see other questions. Okay, I'm gonna read Philip's question. Lead gen cost. What can a smaller company expect to pay per lead, more or less than larger established company? I would say, Philip, smaller company, it doesn't really matter on the size, but I would say the longer you stay in business, leads are definitely going, cheaper. So like for me in Minneapolis, I spend less on marketing this year than I spent the year before, and we have 20% increase in sales. So it's it goes over time, but then at the same time, nobody knows what's going to happen next year. Google just punished HomeAdvisor, and HomeAdvisor have paid premium price. One of the reasons their stock dropped is because Google pretty much says, HomeAdvisor and AngelList and everybody else, all buying leads from Google. We all, compete. I mean, Google dominates the search. 90% of homeowners go to Google for searches. So everybody wants to buy that real estate. So as far as lead cost, I would say $200, $250. That's what seems to me reasonable per appointment. Again, if you know what you're doing, if you know your numbers. That's not acquisition cost, that's, appointment cost. You might get $50 per, click or whatever, but your conversion is going to be way less. So, but Google might change it next year, and with the Google guarantee coming in play and all of that stuff, it changes. Like Home Advisor, they lost half of their stock because of that, because cost of acquisition all of a sudden went up. So if I go to Orlando, will you be my training partner while I'm there? Alpha Roofing, yes, I will be your training partner. For those of you guys who don't know, like I do work out in the morning, so not only me, but also Eric Toth, CrossFit game athlete, so he's going to be there as well. We're definitely going to work out together. Commercial service count, I hate money. Okay, I need some shoes size 11. Here's what you guys have to do. If you want a shoe, okay, you have to ask me the best question during this live. So we have another 25-30 minutes. I'll stay here longer if conversation goes on. You have to ask. You have to be subscribed to our YouTube channel, and you have to follow our Facebook page, and then you have to message us at the Facebook via Messenger and tell us, hey, I'm subscribed to your YouTube, I follow you on the Facebook, and this was my question. You answer, you didn't answer. Mail from us. So.
I also offer guttering. Should I form a separate business and brand it separately, or keep it under the roofing company?
Okay, I've done exactly that. So I actually have some interesting intel. So 3 years ago, I started a company. To this day, we still get searches. So I call it Gutter King. Gutter machine. Spend $12,000. My biggest problem was hiring installers. So I hired 4 guys, started rolling. We did $40,000 in sales first month, which was September. So I bought a machine in August. In September, first month in business, $40,000. So we've seen huge spike. The problem with a separate name, if you compare and Gutter King. So sales start coming in, but it started getting confusing. I love gutter business. If you can pull it off, absolutely do it. My problem was I hired 2 receptionists, 1 for each business, and then so we ran really good at September. We did have problems hiring employees, and I talked to quite a few guys who've tried to do the same. They couldn't find employees to run them. It's a headache because you have to have an employee to run your machine, right? And then in November, I came here to this building and my trailer was stolen right in front of our noses, and I got so depressed. At that point, I had 1 employee left. Somebody stole my machine, my trailer. I found it 1 month later. It was a fully wrapped Gutter King of Twin Cities all over it, separate number, separate LLC, everything separate. We made way over $100,000 between August and the machine was stolen. So and now what you're gonna do? I've been subcontracting gutters through Storm Group, and now everything is gone and I barely have employee. And I was debating, should I sell it? Should I keep, what to do? And like, should I buy another machine? I didn't know what to do, so I decided to close it, not worth it, moved everything under Storm Group. So what I did, I did the website stormgroupgutters.com. So we offer a service, it's addition. I love gutter covers. It's upsell for me. I sell tons of gutter covers. I do a lot of gutter work, but I subcontract it and I don't deal with the branding and anything like that. But I love the business. If you have good installers and you want to invest, absolutely. I know one guy in my market. As a matter of fact, I just talked to him a couple days ago, Mike Brown. Mike Brown have sold his gutter company for $1.8 million. He's done it for 8 years. He ran 5-6 crews, all in-house, all his own machines, all coils and stuff. The guy was profitable. He was working for builders, not even for retail, right? So, B2B essentially, just taking orders from other contractors like me, $5 a foot. and he was profitable. His sales was like $1.6, $1.8 million, and he sold his business for $1.8 million. You can make a lot of money in small service like that if that's the only thing you do. So if you don't have a labor problem, if you have some cash to invest, you can definitely grow it. Let's go to the next question. I'll have to watch more later. Are you participating in Fittest Roofer? Sham, I'm not going to participate it because I know I will win. I for sure will beat you. So I want to be fair to you. I'm not participating, but I will probably do the work. I will be the judge. I will do the workouts, and I'll show you how it's done. I'll set up a standard. What I will do, I will go head to head with a fittest man, in a show you how it's done, but then it's going to be all you guys who's coming. So I'm not coming. Okay.
It's either
Alpha. Okay. Alpha, how much are exactimate price and manipulating from original price to the insurance estimate price? So average, what we see, guys. So like our average increase in Minneapolis, it's about 30%, sometimes 40%. But again, I'm not $30,000. It's not like you got 10 increase, it's change of scope. But as far as increase, if adjuster comes in and adjuster writes estimate, let's say $10,000, you can expect the job to be $13,000, $14,000. Sham, I'm never scared of anyone, and I'm telling you, I will. Okay, Sham, the game is on. I will beat you. I will set up a record, and if you win, you're gonna feel so guilty to take the prize money knowing somebody fitter than you just let you win, because I will show you how much fitter I am than you, and I will let you win. You'll walk away with the prize money knowing that somebody's fitter than you just let you win. How about that? And how do you do your supplements to the how do you supplement that to insurance? Alpha Roofing, you supplement item by item. So usually it's stuff like like drip edges, and pretty much you take their exactimate. So we have somebody in-house do it every single day. It's like there's a lot of exactimate talk to it, so I know all about it, but I'm not gonna bore guys who came for different reasons. Like I want to talk about shoes, but you want to talk about exactimate, sure. So you look at the labor, what they're paying, what they're not paying. Sometimes, I mean, there's quite a few things insurance close their eyes, like for example, ice and water. A lot of things. We're in Minneapolis. I've met adjusters. They'll come in from Texas and they don't include, ice and water, or include ice and water 3 feet, not 6 or 9 feet. So just adding those is $1,000 right there. So you have $10,000 job. Add ice and water, it's 11. Add the drip edge, it's 12, and so on. So you just work item by item with a exactimate. How do you overcome a major price objection when comparing your? I don't. Honestly, Juan, if you just freaking be best of the best, because people are scared about price objections. But it's not the biggest deal in the roofing industry. People will pay more, and I teach people during the class all the time. It's not about price. People like to pay premium price for premium service. So if you are a Mercedes-Benz guy, you're gonna pay price for Mercedes-Benz tag. And if you're a Honda Civic guy, you're gonna pay for that. But Mercedes-Benz, complain about it, you cannot hate it, you're gonna love it. The reason you're gonna love it, because you paid premium price. You go to Best Buy and you buy the most expensive TV, Sony TV, $1,200. But if you look between the two, between Sony and Insania, you go $200 cheaper, you come home, you're gonna hate yourself. So here's what I always tell my students: when you're in the house, okay, and this is what a lot of roofers are dealing with when it comes to objections. So if you're the better company, let's say I presented estimate and it's $12,000, and let's say there's somebody else at $11,000, and homeowner calls you and say, Dmitry, I like you, you have a better estimate, you have more reviews, you're more established, you're more organized, you're definitely a better contractor, I like you more, I would go with you, but I have this estimate at $11,000. Well, a lot of contractors really start you know, they start having issue with it. They don't know how to overcome it because they want to be a nice guy. They don't want to lose the sale. I don't want you to have that problem. It's not your problem. It's your homeowner's problem. They just told you that you're a better contractor, and if they did, now you have to throw it back at them. You know, hey, you've seen you've seen how we do it. You've seen our warranty, our process. I mean, there is a reason they're even telling you that, right? So people should not be expecting you to be the same or cheaper if you're better. It contradicts itself. So if you put pressure back on them, say, hey, we do what we do, we know the failure rate, we know why 80% of people who go with the cheaper price ended up with the BBB complaints and, you know, legal actions and all of that. You want to take a chance with a lower quality? Be my guest. So what I tell people is, we're more expensive, you make a choice. They have to make a choice to go with you for $1,000 more or to go with somebody cheaper, and it's not easy decision to make, right? So just think about that.
Cool. Quick question from Jeremy Rodriguez. I'm only saying this because he brought it up
Sure.
before. He wears cougar paws when expecting him working. How are the shoes on the slopes?
One of the reasons I recommend these shoes, guys, because they're so, I mean, you're not going to fall off. Now, if it's 12-12 pitch, I've compared them to cougar paws. Obviously, cougar paws is a little bit more safer, I would say, but I'm not a big fan. I feel super confident on the shingles, on any CrossFit shoe almost, because they're made for not slippery surfaces, so like for, you know, the rubbers and stuff, because when we do weights, we have to have a good grip. So almost any CrossFit shoe, including this one, you know, you will feel safe. You're not gonna be slipping. Now, is it the best of the best for resistance? Probably not, but I've done like on the 412, 612, you can be on the cheapy toys, go like this, and you're not gonna fall. Watch my review, I covered it.
Kyle Evanhouse is next on Facebook.
Okay.
Do you have workers' comp on your subs, or do you require them to have their own work comp?
My subs have to have their work comps, and we have both subs and employees. Obviously, I mean, it's industry standard. The only reason you have a subs because of the work comp cost. If you don't have it, you're gonna have premium price. You have to pay premium price on those subs, and I mean, it's not worth doing. You might as well have your own employees, guys. Okay. The company I work for turns away retail work but refuses to chase storm. Jake, how do they turn away retail work? So but refuses to chase storms. So if they don't chase storms, what do they do? The way I read your comment, so they don't do cheap maybe retail jobs? Give me a little bit more details. Okay. Size nice, Christopher. Well, Christopher, you have to be at least asking us good question if you commenting your size shoes. Okay, commercial service companies. Commercial service company. I'm not understanding question. We do a lot of commercial service. I do recommend it. I think if you want to be in commercial business, you definitely guys want to start with a service, because people just don't go shop for the $1.5 million project, especially commercial. So everybody wants to save money. So, yeah.
On Facebook.
Okay. Sales guys?
Yeah.
Do you have your sales guys have create their own business and carry their own work comp? No, we're not. So we actually have sales guys who work for us as an employee. We give them option. They can be employees or they can be independent subcontractors. They don't have to have a name. We do ask them to have, and our insurance, I'm pretty sure, covers them. No, they're not like fully independent. They're 1099, but they are not, they don't need to have their own business, no. My dilemma is my sales are declining because we don't have many relevant storms, but we have zero marketing, all door knocking and no leads given. Starting to get frustrated, but I don't want to see the Okay, well, Jake, you have to market yourself. I teach people that 5% of your wholesale number. I don't care what it is. If you spend $1 million per year, you have to put at least $50,000 back in marketing, and different marketing. I mean, you can buy jackets from Costco, you can buy, like billboards, or you can do ads. You just have to figure out what works in your market. I mean, heck, if Home Advisor works for you, spend $50,000 a year on Home Advisor, but you have to constantly, spending money on marketing. Otherwise, sooner or later, you're just gonna run out of leads and run out of business. I've seen it way too many times. Besides word of mouth and referrals, what is your best source of lead generation? Google, organic Google, like on the Google, you have both paid and organic traffic. I did video on the roofing marketing guide. I would say just be popular, just be a rock star. I mean, don't be lazy, and don't be lazy trying new things. I know a company who, like in Michigan, who've done $3.3 million worth in business from Yelp. You can try them all. Not all of them gonna work. Just because Yelp didn't work for me, it doesn't mean it's not gonna work for you. So if I would be you, I would just go in, sign up for everything free, then stay back, and then see what's gonna bring me some results, and whatever results are coming, spend more time in it. But for me personally, Facebook, and I don't do a lot of Facebook, like it's not like I'm a Facebook guru or anything, but if I would not have any leads today, I would definitely start Facebook, just because it's fast turnaround, and definitely Google. So we have, do we have any more?
I think we're all caught up.
Okay. Okay. What's poppin'? What's up? Okay. Yeah, Costco is definitely. You are funny. Well, I'm 36-year-old. If I ever made it to CrossFit Games, I'm probably going to be the oldest athlete who ever made it. And I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I would love it to happen, but I'm also realistic. I mean, if I make it to like top, 20 male athletes in Minnesota, I'll be happy. Maybe top 10 Minnesota athletes. I mean, CrossFit is big and it's so competitive and it's growing. I mean, some people think that I've been doing CrossFit for years. I joined CrossFit when I was like 33, and I've never deadlifted before. I didn't know what snatch is. So that's my level. When you start a new sport in your mid-30s, you don't get a lot of chances. If I would be in my 20s, different story. But you're not coming up with excuses. I'm still improving. I'm still in like all my lifts, my squats, my deadlifts, my snatches, my endurance, all the numbers keep going up, but I don't expect it to keep going up for years. Most guys who make it to, like Matt Fraser, he's been in his 20s, he already been an Olympic team weightlifter, right? And, it took him 8 years to make it to the games. So even if I put next 6 years chasing the career of CrossFit Games, I think I'll be too old. At my age, people retire and I'm just going in, which is common story. I went in business when most people were coming in business, so I'm not afraid, but I don't think it will happen. What sets your company apart from all the other companies in your market? To be honest with you, everybody is different. Everybody has a shot. That's what I like about media. This is what I like about this, because to be honest with you, we're a commodity business. We offer similar services. What sets me apart and my guys apart, just how we run business, our culture, and our warranty. Like, there's a reason we don't have online complaints. We don't have nightmare jobs, because when something goes wrong, my team knows we have to come in and write a check on the spot. When we screw up, we own our mistakes and we don't fight. Most roofers, especially smaller shops, their warranty expires next day after installation. Everybody knows it. So you have a major problem. It's really hard to get a roofer back. Like this year alone, we have 2 jobs out of hundreds of jobs that did not go well. Towards the end of the season, we lost our exclusive crew and started trying new crews, and just went through one crew that was able to do 2 jobs in a row and mess them up. Guess what? We came back and we started from scratch and redid the entire job. So that's what I do. Like if we install bad roof, and you don't have to threat me, you don't have to call BBB or anything. I come out, I see it's a bad roof, I'm gonna replace it on the spot, and people are scared. Like those two customers, they realized that we did not do good work. I was embarrassed, my team was embarrassed, but what you gonna do? And homeowners, like, they thought they're probably gonna sue us and blah, blah, blah. No, we don't have to go in a fight. We're gonna go in and start over. So this is what sets us apart, because even if it's a small minor complaint, I always gonna make it right. And when you run your company like that, and your employees know you run a company like that, they're not gonna question your integrity. In our business owner makes bad choices, and their employees pass those choices to the customer. So, like for example, overcharging insurance company is a common problem. If my supplementer comes in and say, Dmitry, we didn't do this work, but we have this check. What do you want to do, right? He's tempted to deposit it because we're getting away, collecting extra $200 and nobody gonna notice. I'm like, no. What's your option? You don't have option to keep money you didn't earn, right? No, we're gonna notify them and we're gonna send $200 check back. And he would go like, are you sure? I'm sure, right? When you do those little things, next time that supplementer is not gonna come to you. Next time he's gonna see the file, didn't do the work, gonna mail a check back. So when you run a company from 100% clarity and integrity, people with you will follow, homeowners will see it, insurance adjuster will see it, your vendors will see it, people want to do more business with you. What do you do with your business listing to improve your organic ranking on Google? So Google, Jake, if you come to the conference, I highly recommend you listen to Marcus Sheridan. That's the highlight of entire conference. He answers this question. So Marcus Sheridan, guy who is going to be speaking at a conference, his website gets 750,000 searches per month, the most visited website in pool community. So he actually teaches how to create content that people actually read. Not Google, but people. Google algorithm, nobody understands. I write for people. If you watch my content on Roofing Insights, on Storm Group, on my companies, like I always start, what would customer Google? What would customer search? So we want to, sell full replacement jobs and it doesn't matter what you think. It matters what they search. So if homeowners Googling, can you install a roof in the winter time? I have to go and create the content, and I've done it. Can you install roofs in the winter time? Right? When you create that content and Google says, okay, there's a 2,000 searches per month right now for this term, and this company did this blog, video, Facebook video, whatever, anything that's trending, Google will say, okay, people staying longer on this website, whether they're watching video, reading an article, or just searching. So if I believe in the content marketing that works for people, and it goes for all of my businesses, including Ice Dam Liquidators. For me, it's not about me. It's not about that guy doing that icicle. It's about big problem and how you're going to solve the problem. So for Ice Dam business, for gutter business, for roofing business, for Roofing Insights channel, just create the best content relevant to your audience. Google will recognize that people are spending more time on your website than your competitor's website, who just trying to please Google and not trying to please customer. That's essentially Amazon mentality and all of those people, because Amazon is, it's all about customer service and customer expectations and customer experience. When you put that, as the absolute pinnacle of your business, Google will always recognize that. I think people on average spend 2 minutes on my roofing website and a couple minutes on Roofing Insights, because we create good content. All right, let's see.
The next question is, Sennheiser on YouTube.
What special insurance do you need for removing ice dams? Sham, I wish I would. I don't want to answer it publicly, but I will. Insurance, it's very tricky. So to be honest with you, you know how they say it, it's only illegal if you get caught. So technically, there's nothing that you do removing ice dams that is not part of the roofing job. So it's no different than clearing gutters, right? So unfortunately, I don't think they actually have like, I mean, if you would call your insurance company and say you removing ice dams, like, and I'm talking about you, not me, like we figured it out. But if you're asking advice for your area, like if you call your insurance company, say, I'm a roofing business and I want a coverage to remove ice dams, you're probably going to get dropped out, or you'll pay 100% rate or some ridiculous number, because insurance is going to freak out and say, no, this is too dangerous, we don't want to insure it, right? So we had that problem when we were in Boston. So the way to get away around it is, I mean, technically you're doing roofing service, no different than removing snow or clearing gutters, essentially. I mean, as long as you're on the edge and you're not working there, you're safe. I mean, insurance companies, to my knowledge, don't have real code for ice dam removal. So for those reasons, I'm not going to test them. I know if something bad happened, like if my roofer goes on the roof and let's say falls in the snow and breaks arm or whatever, you know, he'll be covered under my roofing policy, because, you know, I talked to my lawyer about it. We'll argue that it was a roofing job. You know, it was one of our customers, and we actually run it under Storm Group. So, and because we're not only doing ice dams, we also do other stuff with clearing roof from, like, a lot of calls that we get, there are calls for leaky roofs. So it's already leaking, it's already getting there, so we get away with it. But I have to be careful what I say, especially on the camera. There is a legal part, there is a coverage part, but I know we cover it. You just have to be very careful how you're gonna do it. See.
That's the only ones I see.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna analyze it. We're gonna pick our winners. If you want a shoe or shoes, we're gonna ship quite a few of them away. Just send us go to Facebook Messenger, send us the question you asked today, and make sure you let us know that you are a subscriber of YouTube and Facebook. We're gonna check that, and let us know your address and your size and what color do you want. It comes with a black like this. It comes with a blue roofing insides color, and it comes also with a beige girly color. I like that one too, but black and blue are my favorite, so I'll send you one of those. If you don't want a shoe and you want a safety for your letter, comment or send us message with that as well, and I'll send you that instead. So we settled Fittest Roofer. If you guys want to attend or have any questions, I'm gonna give you my cell. 612-558-4881. I'm gonna also comment it here in the comments. So if you have any questions about class, about conference, about any other event or business in general, you can text me to that number. I usually the fastest to reply. Don't call me. You're gonna get blocked. I don't answer phone calls, but I do answer text all the time.
Yeah, more people need to say they want shoes. I don't think we have enough to give away 5.
Well, then people don't want shoes. All we can do is just offer. All right, guys, it's almost been an hour. It's Friday afternoon. It's my wife's birthday. I'm exhausted. For those of you who come to the class, can't wait to see you. 2 best days of the month for me. It's time when people come to the class and I get to teach for 2 days. Can't wait for that. And for the rest of you, I'll see you in a conference or a class or on YouTube or Facebook. See you guys around. Let's go knock it off. Yep. That was